What's up, guys? This is OmegaLiar, and this is actually a very nice gameplay that I got in Faceoff, using a Model 1887 with actually no damage or range. And considering it's got no attachments, that's just what it is. I believe it's got focus. As you can tell by the camo, I haven't unlocked the others ones yet. This is a fairly old game, but a game I remember nevertheless. And a game I was actually pretty proud of at the time, considering the fact that I'm not much of a Faceoff player. Now, I'm just making this video because some plans that I had are going to take longer than I thought. In my head, it was going to be really easy to make a trolling live commentary. In reality, it's actually not at all. For some reason, I was under the impression that every search and destroy lobby I ever go into has a raging guy, and I was going to be able to make fun of it and poke fun of him the entire time. But as I've learned, that's not the case. I did a 2-hour session, and I got one clip. So I wanted it to come out earlier, but I simply just had the wrong conception about what it takes to troll people, really. So I'm going to take another shot at it again tonight. I know this video is coming out late, but I make videos when I want. So I'm going to give it another shot. I'm going to do more than just what I was trying to do before. Things that I think you guys will find entertaining and funny. And then we'll see how it goes. Hopefully at least, well, hopefully for one, everything goes well, and two, that I can get some clips, because I really, it is quite difficult to find someone who's willing to react and someone who's going to set themselves up in a situation that they can just, what's the word I'm looking for, so that you can just mess around with them. That can be a variation of different things. Verbal rage is probably what I'm going to start going for, as opposed to just actually, like, screwing with people in the game and, like, following them around and that kind of stuff. Although that can help. But I won't stick to it too much. Anyway, that's pretty much what's going on with the live commentary. I'm thinking eventually I'm gonna go back and do a regular live commentary and just get some thoughts out about the game at this point in time. I watched a Wings of Redemption video, actually, who's talking about the state of games, and I guess I'll just talk about that for a little while, because I want to ask you guys what you think about it, because he sort of mentions how games now are all the same, and to an extent that is true, but it's also not that true, because he mentions Call of Duty, and that's correct. There's all the Call of Duties that take up spots in the theoretical or hypothetical spots on the wall, and then there's Battlefield, it takes up another 3, Mass Effect takes up 3, and then you have all these games that are just parts of series that are essentially advancements from the last one. But then at the same time, I don't even think he's entirely that right, and that's for 2 reasons. One, there's always those other genres of games that you never think to play, but are there and that are very good. I think the best example I can think of sort of that weird game that you just wouldn't think to play, but is a lot of fun. And I guess I'll throw racing games aside. I really enjoy racing games, though, specifically Forza 4. And Forza 2 was great, too. But, I mean, if you go, even, it doesn't even necessarily have to be in a game store. But then you have other games that don't get played as much. Let's say Gears of War, which has sort of died now. Or at least no one's talking about it. Then you have all sorts of puzzle games. I want to say like the Legend of Zelda series, but I think I'm thinking of the Toon Legend of Zelda. So I guess Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, those games for like the DS and Nintendo. Then you have a completely different genre of games, which is games that you download on Xbox Arcade. How bullcrap is that? It's smacked right in the face with a shotgun. I don't know if any of you played it, but Braid is a lot of fun. It's essentially a side-scrolling platform game where you have all sorts of abilities to control the time of the game, and different things are affected by time in different ways. Some are affected, some aren't. Some go backwards, some go forwards. It's really actually an interesting game, and the best part is it doesn't even cost as much as the full game. Braid cost, I believe, 1,600 Microsoft points, which equivalates to how much money? 1,600 Microsoft points is $20. Maybe it's 12. I don't know. But then you have other games that I haven't. Well, to be fair, I haven't posted it in a while. But Monday Night Combat, which is a mixture of a third-person shooter, a mixture and a tower defense, a wave-based tower defense that. I don't know. If any of you have ever given Monday Night Combat a shot, you probably know what I'm talking about. But it's the small games that I think are really the most fun in the long run. Yes, I enjoy every second I play of Call of Duty most of the time. But I enjoy every second I play of Forza every time. I enjoy every second I play of Monday Night Combat every time. It's sort of weird to explain. And then you have even more games. You broaden that more. You get the Oblivion games and Elder Scrolls, which not Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, which I haven't even played yet. It's sort of sitting there. My brother played. I'm gonna play it eventually. Hopefully soon. I don't want it to sit too long. And so as far as games go, I think there's no real shortage. I still find myself sometimes going back to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Or Melee. Well, not Melee, really, but Brawl. In fact, just recently my cousin came over and I played Brawl with him and my brothers. And it was a lot of fun. Because, that's probably one of the best games of all time. Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Melee, the original combined. But anyway, tell me what you think about the games today. So if you like this video, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next commentary. As always, thank you for watching. This is a nice little gameplay I got. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hoorah!